Consider this an actual no BS video on how to actually scale your advertisements. So this is basically one of the go-to strategies that we use with our clients, with our existing clients and the clients whom we have worked with. And we call this the JCS strategy, or the J curve strategy. You can call it as the hockey curve strategy. So time and again, here and there, sprinkles of business owners we see encounter this huge issue of them not able to scale their business. Either they are doing a particular revenue number, or they are plateaued at a particular revenue and they just want to break that ceiling. And when we onboard them, this is the first thing we do with them. I mean, there are some clients, there are some business owners who are very much fearful if they would ever be able to scale their businesses. And when we witness someone who is such frightened, who is willing to do anything to get this sales off, we implement this strategy. This is one of the this is by far the easiest strategy you can witness. And I mean, if you are a business owner, you can just copy paste this strategy onto your business and brand as well, and you can see a plethora of growth on your business. So I have been introducing myself in videos. I am Faraz. I am the founder of a brand by the name of Plor, and me with my colleague Aftab, we both help businesses scale their brands. Getting onto the video. When we see a business stuck with a particular sales number or a particular revenue number, we try our best to implement this strategy. But there is a catch in this particular strategy. The catch is that you have to have some content in place for you to analyze your audience behavior and their retention strategies. If you're doing 1 to 2 lakh rupees in the modern era, digital era of growing a business, you are a D2C business owner. You might have had some experiences with running a social media campaign, let's say Instagram. You have made some Instagram videos, you run some Facebook videos, you have some content on TikTok if you're not an Indian, and you might have some content here and there, be it LinkedIn or Twitter. This is where the strategy gets its grounding. We need to have something solid to play around with. You should have something solid to play around with. For example, if you have 10 videos, you have 10 reels, and if you don't have any content, it's high time you start posting that content. I've made a video separately on how content strategies and content creation has made my brand multiple crores of rupee. So you need to have that. If you don't have a wide array of videos or a bookshelf, which is, let's take an analogy of a bookshelf. There is this bookshelf. The bookshelf would only interest book lovers if it has books kept on it. No shit. So you need books on that bookshelf. That is what the purpose of the bookshelf is. You are selling your product digitally to someone. You should have content in place. If you have content in place, claps for you, well and good. If you don't have, it's high time you get your ass up and you should start cranking and posting content. So first things first. You need to take 10 pieces of content, be it written content, be it video content, and you need to analyze that content. You need to analyze the hooks, why that content did well. Most probably you might be posting your videos, one of your video got 600 views and the other got 5,000 views, 6,000 views. And your average views are I'm talking about Instagram Reels. Let's say your average views are around 700, 800. But one particular reel got 5,000 views, or YouTube short got a particular set of views, or YouTube long form content got a particular set of views. Try deciphering it. Try Try to make a postmortem of that particular video and see what went right for it to capture those particular views. That is the hard work. That is the homework you'd have to do. So after this video ends, this is your homework. This is what you need to do. You have to get your ass up, go analyze your best performing videos on social media, be it videos or be it written pieces of content. You must have had some kind of metrics where you can measure stuff. So you need to go and analyze them. That is where the strategy starts. Now, what is the actual JCS? What is a J curve strategy? Basically, when you analyze your best performing video, you need to make clone copies or clones or copies of that particular video with different setups, with different environments. Let's say I'm making content on this particular channel. One of my video takes off. I'll see what was the particular background, what were the hooks, what was the topic I discussed, and I'll try recreating more of that more of those videos. That is what I've been doing on my philosophy channel. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I also run a philosophy channel in Hindi language, which has a decent number of subscribers. I'm one of the top creators in that. Why? Because I cracked the code on how to create content on Western philosophy. So I'm the best in that game in India, particularly. So you need to analyze and decipher how to do that. If you want to get hundreds of thousands of views, which my videos are getting in lately, and those videos are 3 hour, 4 hour long videos, you have to hack the algorithm. This is known as trend jacking or algorithm hacking. So after you do that, what you need to do is make as many Facebook ads as you can and try running them. Now, running Facebook ads is altogether a different skill set. It is a pretty easy one. I mean, we have had digital marketers try running ads for Plor and they have ruined the brand. They had ruined the brand, but my other founder, who not Aftab, but my other founder, ran advertisement by watching YouTube, and then she tried experimenting by herself, and the ads, after various trials and error, started bringing in revenue. So what you need to do is Facebook advertisements run on this particular set of rules. Either you scale them horizontally or you scale them vertically. Scaling an ad group or an ad set vertically means you retarget those advertisements. For example, someone came onto your brand page on Instagram through Facebook. They saw your reel. Now you set a particular parameter in which you give Facebook this input that this particular, I want to retarget a different set of ads to the person who watched my previous videos with an average retention above 50%. So those advertisements will be shown to that particular person again. So the chances of them making a purchase increases. But this is a very complicated system. So I'd not recommend you, when you're starting out, when you're beginning, to just go and scale your advertisements vertically. You need to scale them horizontally. That means you need to create various ad groups and various advertisements and keep a particular budget. Coming to the second point, you need to run multiple ad copies with a lower budget. Start with 500 rupees, 600 rupees or 800 rupees and let those ad cook for 4 days at least. You start running the ads first day. Those go through a learning period. For in our case, it was in a learning phase until the 50 sales, until the first 50 purchases, and we used to have this agony inside of us of why these are not converting. Why is the CAC, customer acquisition cost, so large? But what we didn't realize was they were winning ad copies. We needed to have that patience. Let them run for at least 4 to 5 days before stopping them or bringing the budget down. A couple of months later, we ran same advertisements we thought would not work, but they were bringing us a 10 to 13x ROAS, even 15x ROAS in the good days. So what we didn't have was patience. We were lacking patience. Number 4, do not increase the budget on a single ad, but make more ads like that and run them individually. If a particular ad start working, you're just starting out, you do not need to, crank up the budget of the particular ads. That is what the market will tell you. That is what all these Facebook ad gurus will tell you. But that will again mess up your advertisement. You need to let that cook on the same budget for the next couple of months and need to create more advertisements like that, so that you don't need to copy paste or change the audience and copy that same particular ad and change the audience or upload the same ad with different audience. You don't want a competition between both of your ads. Both of the ads will start competing. You want different ads, different hooks, try a different permutation and combinations and start running them, and you would see your brand scaling, right? And when you get to 15 lakh, 17 lakh or 20 lakh in the revenue, you can hire digital marketers or whatever you want. So This was it. This was the JCS curve. And when you start implementing these strategies, you will see a J curve. You will see a drastic increase in your sales in a week. You'll have to wait at least for a week. And if you're not run advertisements, you'll have to wait for at least 15 to 20 days or even a month. There are only two currencies that work in this world. It is either time or money. If you need to save money, you'll have to spend time. If you need to, buy time, you will have to spend money. So don't waste both of them and let things cook, right? With this, if you are a business owner and want to get in touch with us, just shoot us a DM. You think you are credible enough, you have what it takes to become the next big D2C brand. The links in the description of this particular video. That being said, meet you in the next one.